People who support women's rights say the clock has been turned back 50 years with a new ultra-strict abortion law in Texas. The law bans all abortions beyond 6 weeks of pregnancy with no exception for rape or incest.
This bill bans abortion for people with regular menstrual cycles only 2 weeks after a missed period, but far, far before many people know that they're even pregnant. So they are not allowed to even make a full list of choices because they have already had this restriction put on them.
According to the American Civil Liberties Union, up to 90% of women who previously obtained abortions in Texas were at least 6 weeks pregnant, meaning the law effectively bans most abortions in the state. Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott signed the measure into law this past May.
In Texas, we work to save those lives.
It allows the public, not government officials, to sue people who perform abortions or anyone providing or assisting a woman seeking an abortion with an incentive to receive at least $10,000 if they succeed in a lawsuit. The US Supreme Court struck down an emergency request to block the law on Wednesday, banning most abortions. It was a split decision, 5-4, with the views of the more conservative justices outweighing the moderate and liberal ones. The decision delivers a blow to Roe v. Wade, a landmark ruling made nearly half a century ago that found state laws banning abortions are unconstitutional. President Biden released a statement on Thursday saying the Supreme Court ruling is an unprecedented assault on women's constitutional rights. He's directed the government and Department of Justice to look into what steps can be taken to allow women in Texas to have safe abortion access.
Our focus and the president's focus is to reiterate our deep commitment to the constitutional right, of course, established by Roe v. Wade nearly 5 decades ago, and to continue to call for the codification of Roe.
Abortion clinics are being monitored in Texas, with many procedures already cancelled. For now, reproductive and women's rights groups say the new law is going to force women to travel out of state, especially difficult during the COVID-19 pandemic, assuming they can afford to. Caroline Malone, CGTN, Washington.